What's up, everybody? Showtime is Blazing with King's Critiques, and we're here for episode 1 of Sakamoto Days, which I didn't even know started, for the record. And I heard a lot of people talking about the manga over the past, year or so. So finally seeing this come up, honestly, I wanted to check it out. And had I known it already started, I would have just had the episode upload yesterday, despite my shitty situation. Which, again, I apologize for the unruly background, but the one person who might be able to assist me in getting rid of this couch thing, like, at least taking the back off, because that third piece is just stuck, has not been able to make the time for me yet, so that's unfortunate, but ugly background it is for the time being. But that at least shows you guys there's progress being made to a change, and that, we thank you. But benefit, like I said yesterday in the Star Rail and today on the gaming channel in the ZZZ video, lights aren't acting up anymore. So, gotta knock on wood because it's still too early to stay completely safe. Smile. But that said, I know very little about this show other than the fact I think it has something to do with, I don't know, mob, gangster, mafia, that kind of range of things, so it should be fun. But if you're ready and you know stuff about the show, just let me know a little bit of what I'm looking forward to in the comment section down below. Or just, the usual, hit the like button, subscribe, and let the whole video run through if you're not going to hang out for conversations after the episode. That being said, I won't lie, that first moment honestly just kind of looked like fucking early era Alucard. Oh, down here. Okay, can I just point out that Netflix subtitles are probably some of my favorite things. They just add the onomatopoeia to everything. Uh, oh no, I have been impaled. Hopefully that part translates to my talking bits thing that I'm gonna be editing. Until one day he met a really cute store clerk. Okay, shenanigans. Actually, wait, no, this was dated at least 20, 30 years ago, I think, for the in story. Because I was about to say, people aren't allowed to ask girls out on the job anymore. That's an ick. You know? That's just not a thing that's allowed anymore or cool. But, again, this is dated, so I guess that makes sense that it's passable. Or because it's another country and that's just one of those things that America stacks up against people. Intro playing, so as per usual, either skip along on the YouTube side of things or, well, just wait for the intro to be over because y'all muted. On the Patreon side of things, hey, cool, y'all get to listen in with me. Motherfucker, I didn't know we were deer posting here. Okay, first thing I'll say though, I didn't exactly realize that, the main character of the show was the, and I'm going to preface this by saying that me, myself, and a bunch of people around me fit this description, so if anybody takes offense to this, I apologize, but it's just how I talk, and it's very hard to change that. I know the fat guy was the main character, honestly. Like, when I saw pictures and promotions to this here and there, I had no idea. Okay, there's like 4 things wrong. Okay, well, that might be too many, but there's things wrong with what that kid is doing. Number one, him allowing the kid to draw on the glass is at least passive but kind of fucked up. Because, I mean, unless you tell the kid to clean the shit afterwards, that's your job and that's a pain in the ass. Two, depending on what the kid's throwing at it to hit the bullseye, the glass will shatter and you'll have to pay for that shit as well. Just like that episode of The Amazing Gumball. You know the scene I'm talking about. And 3, kids are dicks. Oh. Okay, while I disagree with the thing running through that guy's mind, I also agree with it because the kid was being kind of a dick. And yes, I know comments are like, oh, cancel be a kid. Why does that kid have just a thing of black ink in his bag anyway? Makes you think, maybe he was already looking to get into some extra trouble than just this. But no, I do not 100% agree with the fact that this guy's probably going to try and kick the shit out of him. Maybe 10%, but... Ha! Okay, no, again, not 100%, but maybe 10%, because getting white stained like that is probably really expensive to clean. I haven't gotten any of my white clothing fucked up to that point, but I have like a whole fit I'm scared to wear because of that. However, I think I might pull that out at a special time later this year. Uh, okay. He probably could have done that too. That's a fucked up thing. That's kind of creepy to know what he was thinking, but also since he knows this guy's actual identity, that kind of makes sense. And the kid's horrified. Damn, hit right in the jaw as soon as he said those words. Also, clairvoyant. So maybe the thing in the beginning wasn't just happenstance. Maybe the show also does involve a little bit of superpowers. Or that's just coincidence. Okay, that's pretty bad to make a point like that. Like his head turns and his jowls just take that slow turn with him. And also, I might know this is like really bad to mention, but I have a microwave for the first time in a month. So sometime either later tonight or tomorrow, I can finally eat ramen again. And yeah, I know people in the comments might make the comment, could I just made it on the stove? Motherfucker, making it on the stove is possible, but like way more of a pain in the ass than you'd think. His talents didn't diminish even though he got large. Go away, driver updater, and gargle my balls. Okay, I don't know how that pertains to the assassin thing. Like, the other thing I kind of understand, because, like, super fast, super agile, you know, he can just go blip, 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 blip. This is literally just, like, I don't know, children, often, like, jolly old fat men. That's honestly probably not even a joke. Like, that's probably why a lot of, you know, child show figures were based off from larger people. Again, not even a joke. You know, look at a lot of, I don't know, older John Goodman stuff, or uh, the redacted gentleman who, before what he actually did was found out, was well beloved for his larger character. I can't really continue to speak on that stuff because, man, the more time goes on, the more dated a lot of things get. People, opinions, words, kind of crazy. Man, I wish I had a handyman from my town in general to ask for, not just from within my family. That thing would have already been gone, and I could have had everything figured out. Did Sakamoto already get into his car as he was on his way out? To be fair, a situation like that, yeah, you can only think it's something that you want to protect your children's eyes and ears from. Because it might be, instead of somebody being excited about something else, be, oh, you look like such a fucking joy to be around. No, you actually kind of look like the type of person who's going to cause a lot of problems for the main character, and probably even this blonde kid, and end up dying in like 10 episodes for your hubris being too big. I know I'm pausing a lot in this, but this, again, it's more of conversation than just chilling and watching the episode. And here's my immediate thought of, yeah, he was in the intro fighting alongside Sakamoto, so something tells me he probably tries to kill him and then immediately gets put down. Yeah, that is kind of gross. But let's just take into consideration, you were an underling to the world's greatest hitman in this universe, and you think you can kill him. How many times in anime history has a plotline like that gone well for people? Because I don't think it ever has. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he just turned back and shot the kid. I would have been tempted to. Kidding. I just punted him. It's like he knew immediately what was going through this kid's mind, and he's like, don't do it. It was, never look away from your target. Ha! Yeah, he might be fat now, but he can still move. Like you saw it before, man. He hasn't slouched an inch. So what the fuck did you think was gonna happen? And because he truly has turned around, instead of fucking killing him, he probably just brought him to be fucking, laid down to rest for a little bit and calm down. And, most circumstances, if it was a different person, that dude would have just killed him. But because he used to be his underling and he didn't exactly look like he wanted to be doing it, of course he was like, I'll give you pity and a second chance, but if you try to kill anyone when you wake up. Actually, I think it'd be even crazier if his family knew of his past, and that's why they're not surprised that this happened. Oh, super the small one. All of the food is poison? What, he's gonna kill his family too? Bruh. Just like the cake that Sanji made for Big Mom. You expect it to be poisoned, but actually it's just so good you want to die. Which, also, speaking of One Piece, got some plans working for that to the future, too. So, who wants to take a guess that Sakamoto followed him to see exactly what was going on, and he's about to bust in on this whole thing? Okay, so there is some form of supernatural aspect, because this is like the fourth time they've brought up his clairvoyance thing, so apparently he's not blowing smoke up his own ass. Well, he didn't follow him, but he was definitely listening in. Motherfucker, you arranged this whole convenience store into an armory? Bruh, hit people are a whole different breed in this kind of shit. Like, I don't know if real world hitmen establish their shit to be this intense, but man, the amount of shows and movies I've seen where hitmen just press a button and wherever they're living just goes and makes a whole fucking setup is insane. Like, watch the early seasons of the Equalizer show with Queen Latifah, and it's pretty much that. And, like, listen, I know that's a weird sentence to say, but other than, like, the baiting, it's actually a pretty good show. Oh, that's quite the collection you got there, mister. I think I do more so love the idea, by the way, they put a tracker on the kid so he could follow him to see what happens. And again, he didn't follow him per se, but he's about to. Stop thinking about it. Dude, you literally know what he can do. Unless none of the rest of you do but your boss, in which case, sucks to suck. Yeah, that's kind of always unfortunate when in the middle of a gunfight and you get to kill your targets, but then you get shot on the backfire. Honestly, though, the amount of times that actually ends up killing somebody in an action or horror movie or something is insane, by the way. Like, whoever's supposed to get shot doesn't get shot, but then somebody they care about gets shot anyway. About that. Here comes the Jolly Green Giant to help out. Man, you brought the stun gun, not an actual gun? Like, bruh. What the fuck is this man, uncle? Catching bullets in a pair of chopsticks? Also, if you don't get that reference, go watch Jackie Chan Adventures. It was a great cartoon for people my age. You got your ass kicked. That's what happened. And this is about to be quite fucking deserved. Okay, I'll be honest, I really didn't expect that guy to, like, get away and survive for several episodes and die later, but this works too. I thought he stitched it into his clothes or something, but that works too. Nope, you're not leaving town, you're hired. You quit being an assassin, now you work for me. I'm sorry, but the look on his face is still in shock, even though it's probably a whole day later. Okay, but like, owners for little stores like that probably eat their own supply a lot. Because, like, at least in America, when someone runs a little store like that, they do the completely illegal thing and go to bigger stores to buy in bulk to sell their shit for more per unit. And that's totally not a lie, by the way. I have a couple of people who pretty much told me that's how it works, and the amount of times I go to BJ's and see people buying multitudes of things that you know they're just going to sell somewhere else. Also, having a clairvoyant in a convenience store does probably help a lot for things like that. old people or dumb people that don't exactly know where what they're looking for is. Damn. Just immediately the threats. You're like, I don't think a kid will have believed him if he looked at him and said an assassin. Like, well, what's a kid gonna do with that? Either make fun of the way it uses the word ass twice, or just completely disregard it because it's a kid? That's not a lie. I mean, shit. There's literally a fucking couple of movies called The Cleaner that is that. So that's actually technically not a lie. Oh, outro time, but since it's a couple minutes long, same thing as the intro. We're watching it at least once, so either skip along to the conversation at the end, or hang out with me for just a couple moments longer. Okay, I am just gonna pause it here and not even bother listening to the rest of it, because the outro music is okay, but honestly, it'll just kind of like stop and bring me back to my main Netflix screen, so I'm just gonna stop it here. I will say real quick, why does that look kind of like, some kind of Leo Rio and Gon love child? And I know that's technically fucked up to say, but like, look at the design, you know? But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there and get to the conversational part. I might have to see if episode 2 is uploaded anywhere, but I'll worry about that much later. For now, however, primary thing, I did just mention this reminding me of how Delicious in Dungeon uploaded, which was always an episode behind from what I saw on Anime List, or the anime schedule thing. So that's going to be a little bit annoying to always see, like, episode X uploaded on such and such a date, but it's always an episode behind. Kind of like it says episode 3 is going to be uploaded later in the week, when really it'll be episode 2. But speaking of Delicious in Dungeon, every single episode of that has been uploaded to my Patreon by this point, so please don't forget to go to subscribe to my Patreon account, because not only does it help me out financially, but you'll also get to check out all of my reviews of things, some from the past, all from the future, that have been recorded in full opacity and sound included. That being said, let's get back to talking about the show in question here of, while the legendary assassin for their region might have gotten a bit out of weight, he still has not lost a single step, it seems. And this definitely did live up to the hype that was growing from it. Not a lot of shows I've heard grow hype, and I've actually looked into them. You know, Solo Leveling was the last one I did that with. I heard a lot of people talking about the manhwa. So when season 1 came out last year, I was right on that. And I mean, hell, if y'all were here, y'all know I love that. That's why I'm doing season 2 currently, which, again, not only are the first couple of episodes uploaded here onto YouTube, they are also uploaded full-fledged on the Patreon. Or you can just check out the talking bits if you want to, listen to my conversational pieces. Those are both here on YouTube and on TikTok. Which, well, TikTok might be going down soon. I should upload a video on that topic of, like, yeah. I'm not gonna stray my state of mind. I kind of knew that this, kid wouldn't be able to take him out, even though it was his job to do so. But hey, he tried, and while he failed, he did his best. So now he's working with Sakamoto, and I don't imagine the threats on either of their lives will slow down, because somebody will probably hear that this group died and then go after them, probably including this dude and, maybe the girl from before and various other characters who will probably eventually all become employees, or at least friends of the Sakamoto family. But that's just my prediction for the future. Either way, it's going to be a very fun series to watch, whether it be just the wholesome family activities that go on with the comedic moments added in, or the badass, assassin fights that'll happen. Will somebody die throughout the show? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Uh, but this kind of reminds me of what, I think Tokyo Revengers wanted to be, minus the time travel aspect, but better. But I also haven't watched Tokyo Avengers, so don't quote me on that. Just, the character stuff kind of looks similar. So I might be blowing smoke up my ass with that statement. Let me know all that in the comment section down below, of course, without spoiling anything. Also, on topic, let me know of any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. My upload schedule right now is kind of like weird because there's a lot of shows that are uploaded on one day and not anything uploaded on others, so I have to like figure out how to upload stuff like that. But I think I've got a good rhythm going on. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, we have this because I wasn't able to watch. What was supposed to Amaku, right? Dr. Amaku. So while this was today's upload, and I'll probably watch episode 2 when it's uploaded, and then upload it later in the week. Yeah, but I'm gonna stop over talking because it's already about the time I need to, get my mother up to go do Pokemon Go stuff. So I will wrap up with the let me know your thoughts on the show as well. And if you have no clue what the show is about, stick with me in the future because, of course, we're gonna cover every episode that appears unless I get in one of those weird states where I like fall off from recording like I did, a couple of years ago. But I promise that won't happen again. Like I need to get back into streaming, but the uploads will not stop. It will happen every day or at least most of the week. Now, that said, hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description down below. We have the trailer for 1.5 of Zenless Zone Zero being uploaded, my reactions over there today. Ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter and Blue Sky. Blue Sky is trying to be like Twitter. In some ways it's succeeding, and in other ways it is not. But eventually it will get there fully. Follow the TikTok, the Patreon, like I said, where you can the full unedited visuals and audio of the stuff that is uploaded here. Some from the past, all of the future. And of course, go follow on Twitch, subscribe there for benefits. You can do so at Twitch Prime for free. I'll probably be streaming on YouTube today, honestly, despite my shitty background. I do want to record the new Star Rail story, and I've been streaming that on YouTube the past couple of patches, so I'll probably do that so I can experience it early instead of waiting a week later when there's spoilers abound everywhere, because people don't know how to not spoil shit. That all said, it's been the Blazer King with King's Critiques. Sign out. Hot dog for now. Peace.